Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the today's video, we are going to continue our last tutorials, and here you can see that here the project which we have created, and into that we have created the login and the registration module completed. We have completed login and registration module, and we have registered one user also by make use of that. And let me log into that user, with that email ID and this password. When I click on login, you can see that I am going to navigate to the home page after successful login. So but here thing is that, but what after unsuccessful login, that is we don't I am going to write something like that we haven't registered. And here you can see that when I click on login, it says that user not found, but it says into the another page like this, into the text format. So into our this tutorial series we have created the message entity. So let me make use of that message entity here also. So into the else part of the login module, I am going to create a one session. I am going to create a session variable, http session. I am going to accept the session, request the session, request dot get session, and to that session we are going to place the message update. So let me create the object of our message entity, which we have message class, which we have created, which is equal to message equal to new message, which is the constructor which we have created. Let me add the message content, like you can see user not found, and into the second parameter there is a what type of the message it is, and into the third parameter you can see the css class, that is bootstrap css class is there. This we have to write. So let me copy this message content user not found here. This is the error type of the message, and this is the danger, which is the bootstrap class for the you can see for the red color alert boxes. So and that session is going to be to that session I am going to set that message object, and that session is going to be passed to the login.jsp page, because into the login.jsp page itself we have to redirect. So let me run our login.jsp page first, and let me see what happened. So here into the login.jsp page, as you can see, into the last tutorial we have just accepted the session also here. So let me log in with that details, and here you can see I am going to add the wrong password, and when I click on login you can see actually it's again go to there. So yes, here I have to response dot redirect, here I have to redirect to our login.jsp page, so that I can see that alert box after unsuccessful login. So let again refresh this page, and let me write again here. Now wrong email id I am going to write, and wrong password also I am going to write. And now when I click on login button, you can see that the red color alert box, you can see that is going to be appear, which says that user not found, and it will go on. It is like the alert message which we have created. So now, and after successful login, you can see that we are going to navigate to home page of our website. But here you can see that into the navigation bar, that navigation bar should be changed after the successful login, and into that navigation bar there should be the logout link and the username. So let me do that here. Let me do the current user session, that is again I am going to create a session object. I am going to request the session, and you can see that to that session I am going to set attribute as current user. So session.set attribute current user, which is the currently logged in user, that you can say. And you can see here, and to that session we have to pass the user type of the variable, that is use that that user we got. So here you can see into the above, by make use of the user dot get user by email and password. By make use of that method we got a user, and that user is I am going to pass to the session. So as you can see, as I let me go to, let me try to run our program first. Go into the index.jsp page. You can see here the navigation bar. Here you can see, but first of all let me print the user value. Let me try to print the user value into the index.jsp page. So here I have to accept the session here into the index.jsp page. So let me accept the session dot get attribute, and the attribute which I have created is a current user attribute. So yes, okay, so here I have accepted the session here, and that variable I am going to store into the user type of the entity. So let me create a user class object, user equal to user type of the variable I have created. Let me cast it to the user so that we can extract the values from it. Let me print the user dot, let me print the value, like you can see user dot by make user getters etc. Let me print the username which is currently logged in. So by make use of the expression tag, I have written like user dot get username. So as soon as I refresh the page of the home page, I refresh, and here you can see that it says that, yes, it says that admin, you can say, which is the current user which is logged into our system, which is going to be printed onto the home page, as you can see. Okay, so now it's confirmed that user session is going to be created. Okay, so now we have to go to the navigation bar itself, navbar.jsp page, which we have just created. Let me accept the session there, because we have to print the username, and logout mode we have to toggle navigation menu into that navigation bar itself. So let me copy here and let me accept the user into the navbar.jsp page, and here I am going to print, here you can see that into the one of the link I have to print the username. So let me copy one of the li here, link tag, and into that let me write a expression tag here, which is the JSP Java expression tag, and into that I am going to print the username. So user object user dot get username. So into the navigation bar or into the home page, you can see into the home page navbar is extended. So let me, okay, so here you can see that, let me accept the user here, let me print, first of all let me check, I have to toggle there na. So let me check, first of all let user is going to be null. If user is null, then there is nothing into that user user type of the variable. So if user equal to null, or instead of that let me see of user not equal to null, that is there is something into that user which is accepted from the session. So if that thing happens, let me out.println that username. So when I do that, when I add if else block here, and then I run our index.jsp page, so then you can see that into the navigation bar or into the above, you can see that, you can see admin, which is the current user, is going to be printed into this home page, as you can see. So into the same logic we are going to apply. So let me remove that out.println here from here. Let me comment it out, and here you can see that here here into the link I am going to add the expression tag here, and into the expression tag I am going to print the username. So user type of variable user dot get username. So let me again refresh our page here, and here you can see that in front of you into the navigation bar there is a admin which is the username is going to be printed here. So okay, now our time it's time to toggle our navigation bar. So here you can see that here let me write some Java code here. I have to toggle if there is something into that user. Here you can see that if user not equal to null, that is then I have to do something, and else into the else part, that is if user got nothing, then I have to show the login or register link, and if user have something into that, then I have to print the username which guy got from the session. So let me see if user not equal to null, that is there is something into the user object, that is user is logged in. So we have to create another link here. So let me copy li here and let me paste it again, and here I have to create the logout link. So into the anchor tag you can see I have to write logout only, that is if the user is going to be logged in, if user is logged in, then only this logout link will be appear if user has something into that you can say object. So let me refresh the page, and as you can see login on register button link is going to be toggle, like you can see going to be changed like logout here, because the user is currently logged in. So now I have to create the logout .jsp logout module also. So to as I mentioned into link here, you can see the logout.jsp page. I have to create new JSP file which is the logout.jsp page, and into that page we are going to delink the session, that is we are going to destroy the session of our current user. So first of all let we accept it into that logout page, that is session dot get attribute current user, which is the you can see which is the attribute we have set into the login dot servlet, as you can see. Okay, so here session dot get attribute, I have get the current user session, and then I have to remove that session also. So other let me remove that session, because the session is already got into you can index.jsp page. So let me add some code like session dot remove attribute, and into this page after removing the attribute, you can say after removing the attribute in response dot send redirect, we have to be go to redirect to our login.jsp page again. So response dot send redirect login.jsp. So that much thing I am going to I have written here. So now okay, let me run this, or let me after successful logout there should be some message also na. So let me create the message into message object here, that is user logout successfully, that success type of the message we have to print into the login.jsp page. So for that purpose let me create the message object which we have created, logout successfully. Let the message is going to be appear here, logout successfully, and this is the success type of the message, and this is the success named class css class, that is bootstrap class, green color alert box, and into the you can see I have to set the value session dot set attribute message named session I have created message, and the value of that message is session is going to be the object of the message class. So let me go again, let me run our program again, let me our project again, run on the server, and here you can see that navigation home page is going to be appear, and user is already logged in, so it says that logout here. And when I click on, you can see as soon as I clicked on that logout link, it says that logout successfully, and user session is going to be removed from that session, as you can see. Okay, again I have logged into the system, and then again I am going to try to log out from the system. So let me click on that logout link again, and again you can see that again user is going to be logged out from the system, and it says that logout successfully. So in this way we have created the complete logout module as well, and navigation bar as well. So let's meet into the next video. Thank you.